Hello, farmers. This is your host, Dr. Joseph Deji-Folutile. I'm going to be talking today on 5 reasons why some poultry farmers fail. 5 reasons why some poultry farmers fail. It's not the desire of anyone to go into business and fail. So anytime you have some level of failure, there are always reasons why there are failures in any venture you are embarking upon, and poultry farming is not an exception. So we're going to look at 5 reasons why some poultry farmers fail. Stay hooked to me to the end of this beautiful presentation, and like the video and share the video with other farmers, because anything you share is what you keep. If you don't share something, you don't keep it. But the more you share something, the more you keep that thing. It's a spiritual law. So, number one reason why some poultry farmers fail is because of poor management practices. Poor management practices. Inadequate knowledge of poultry management practices, such as feeding, housing, disease control, and biosecurity measures, can lead to poor productivity. So what actually causes the failure is that there is lower productivity. And when you have lower productivity, definitely you don't have much to sell. And if you don't have much to sell, you don't have much profit to make. And if you do have more profit to make, you are already a failure in that business. So, and all this can lead to poor productivity, increased mortality rate, and higher operational costs. When you have lower productivity, increased mortality rate, and high operational costs, definitely there's no way you can make it in that business. Number two, lack of proper planning. Lack of proper planning. Starting a poultry farming without a well-defined business plan can result in financial mismanagement, inefficient resource allocation, and inability to adapt to market fluctuation or unexpected challenges. I always say that when you are starting any business, you need to have the starting capital and you need to have the working capital. I recommend that if you are doing any farming business, you need to have at least 65% dedicated, especially as a working capital, so that you don't start the business and stay grounded in the middle of the business. I've met so many farmers who, when they raise, maybe they are starting with a poultry layer farm, and they've raised the birds from day old to maybe 11th week. They are tired, there's no money to sustain it anymore, and they want to cash out. Of course, there's no way you can make it in that kind of a scenario. So what we are saying is that lack of proper planning is one of the number one reasons why some farmers fail. Number three, insufficient capital. Insufficient capital. Like I told you the last time in the second point about the working capital. The same thing we are looking at here. Insufficient capital can lead to failure in poultry farming business. Many poultry farmers underestimate the initial capital required to start and sustain a poultry farm. Don't only start, you have to sustain a poultry farm. Insufficient funds can lead to compromises in essential areas such as infrastructure, equipment, quality feed, and health care, ultimately impacting productivity and profitability. So when you don't have sufficient fund, you will begin to cut corners here and there. And remember, I always tell farmers, it's garbage in and garbage out. So when you begin to cut corners in nutrition, cut corners in the area of healthcare, cut corners in the area of infrastructure and equipment, of course, at the end of the day, what you're going to have is less than normal productivity and zero profitability. And of course, you have to pack up in that business. Number four is disease outbreak. Diseases are always the enemy of farmers. Whether you are doing crop farming or you are doing livestock farming, diseases are your enemies. So diseases outbreaks, poultry farms are susceptible to various diseases and infections that can rapidly spread and devastate flock if not properly managed. If not properly managed, these things come, but you must develop the ability to manage your problems, especially disease outbreak, and that's why you have to partner with experts when you are doing your farming business. So when you have this outbreak, of course, if it's not properly managed, failure to implement robust biosecurity measures, vaccination schedules, and regular health monitoring can result in significant losses. Look at it again. Failure to implement robust biosecurity measures, vaccination schedules. Very important in poultry farming business. You have different kind of vaccination schedules. If you are not able to do that when it should be done, you are actually calling for failure in that farming business. Of course, regular health monitoring can also cause, if you don't have regular health monitoring of your flock, you are also calling for failure. And that is why I say you need to partner with vet doctors, partner with animal scientists, partner with relevant experts if you want to really make a success of your poultry farming business. This is the digest, and I'm your host, Dr. Joseph Deji-Folutile. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and to also like the video and share the video to as many farmers as possible. Let's get it on together. Number 5 reason why some farmers fail is because of market challenges. This is a major area. I like to talk about market challenges. There are no business without challenges. I know one of my customers in those days. She said she was leaving the poultry farming business, and she was going to do another kind of business. And she was going to do, maybe it was cement business. And she said by just spending mere 2 months in that business, she knew that all businesses have challenges. So that I was even talking about challenges in my poultry farming business. What I'm even getting in this new business I'm starting is even worse. So every business has its own challenges. So one of the reasons why farmers are failing is because of market challenges. Fluctuations in market demand, price volatility, competition, supply chain disruptions can pose significant challenges for poultry farmers. Inability to adapt to market dynamics, lack of marketing strategies, or over-reliance on a single market can lead to financial instability and business failure. Over-reliability on a single market and lack of marketing strategies. Farming is something you have to start with the market. You start with the market. You must not forget that. You want to start with the market. This thing I'm trying to produce, how am I going to get market for it? That should be your major preoccupation, because some people who know where the product will end, they might even do better than you in that farming business, even though they are not farmers. And that's why you need to also be detailed in terms of marketing strategies. So market challenges are one of the reasons why farmers are failing. Fluctuations in market demand, price volatility, competition, and supply chain disruptions can pose significant challenges for poultry farmers. And inability to adapt to market dynamics, lack of marketing strategies, or over-reliance on a single market can lead to financial instability and, of course, business failure. Successful poultry farming requires a combination of technical expertise, strategic planning, financial management, risk mitigation, adaptability to market conditions. Addressing these common pitfalls can improve the chances of success in the poultry farming business. So here we are. Go over this video again and again and look at those points and try to prevent yourself from committing those mistakes, and you'll see that you will make a success of your poultry farming business. Till I see you again, share the video, subscribe to this channel, and like the video. Keep swearing. Thank you.